There we go. Hi. Oh, ow. Okay. There we go. Hi. Yeah, definitely did slam my desk right off the bat. But hi, everyone. Good night. Hi. Good morning. Wakey, wakey. Guys, how are you guys doing tonight, today, this afternoon, whatever time it is for you? Right now, it's really late for me. Am I back from an assignment? I'm back from being in bed all day, yes. Well, of course, during the day, I was pretty busy. I was doing stuff, but, you know, what was I doing? You thought this was going to be ASMR? It would say ASMR if it was ASMR. No, oh no, am I getting sick? No, I'm just lazy. I like to sleep. What's the problem with me sleeping in bed all day? Sometimes I just want to rot a little bit, just sit in bed and not think about anything I have to do responsibly. Do more. Well, my ASMR mic is broken, so that means no asthma because I don't have an ASMR mic anymore. So you see how that works out? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna yap you guys so much that you guys are gonna stay up because I'm gonna say so many out of pocket takes. Those days are needed sometimes. Yes, you definitely need at least one full, like, just lay in bed and think about my life choices day. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Uta. How was your Minecraft? How was your Minecraft? Wait, I'm checking my cellular device. Cuddle your EP? Well, come on over here. I'll cuddle you. You get the best seat in the house. You can sit on my lap, baby girl. I'm like one of those old men. Yeah, come over here. Oh, yippee. We're not sleeping here, though? Some people like to sleep. I mean, this is sleeping time. This is someone's bedtime. You know, if you're old enough, this should be your bedtime, honestly. Where my hug at? Yo, chat, where's my... I hate that so much. You know what else I've been seeing all over my TikTok? I've been seeing, like, this guy. He basically... It's like he's pretending to be your manager, and he won't leave you alone. Like, he keeps, like, Snapchatting you. Hi, Uta. Welcome in, Raiders. Did you guys enjoy your Minecraft? Welcome, welcome. You know, I got my 4 monitors up. I'm ready. I'm locked in. Because after this, guys, you want to know what I was doing? I don't know what it is, but I've been on my own Minecraft, like, binge. Right? Because, I've been playing Minecraft in the mornings, But then last night, I got my friends together. I was like, hey, you guys want to try RL Craft, like the really hard Minecraft? So we get in there and we're like, oh, okay, we're going to spawn near each other. We'll be able to find each other and stuff, right? Play with me, play with me, play with me. I said I would. I literally text you. Did I not text you and say that I would and you never responded? That's what I remember. You cheated on me with other friends. Sorry, damn. Sorry, a girl can have friends. Wow. What are you, my husband? Telling me I can't have friends? You have to buy the server. You have to buy the server. Because I feel like if I buy a server, I'll do it wrong because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a dog and I'm old. You think I'm good with technology? I'm like the type of... Look, imagine. I'm like your grandparents when they're like, oh, come in here. Can you fix the TV? And all you do is unplug it and plug it back in. They're like, whoa, you're a genius. Oh my God. We have a IT right here. Like that. That's me. That's me. You're going to have to do the Minecraft server yourself. I'm sorry. Let me move this over here. Oh, everything. My screens are so messy. I have to do like a PC cleaning because this is ridiculous at this point. Pay for using that. You have a 410K 4 whatever that is. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, Skype is gone. RIP Skype. Who even used? I mean, honestly, Skype has a special place in my heart. That was the early Discord. If you didn't have TeamSpeak, use Skype because you had to pay for TeamSpeak. It wasn't free back in the day. Goodbye, Skype. Discord, here we go. You haven't played RL Craft in a while? Well, I started playing it. I was playing it for the first time, right? I bet you've used Skype. Yes, I've used Skype. You've used Skype too, you hag. I'm not the only hag here. Those are probably some boomers who did. No, the real boomers use TeamSpeak. Okay, real boomers use TeamSpeak, realistically. That is a super hag thing. I think I used TeamSpeak once because one of my friends was like, "Hey, what game was it? It was like, I forgot what game it was. It was like one of those like battle games. It wasn't like Battlefront or anything like that. It was some old free Planet Side 2. It was Planet Side 2. Yes. So it was Planet Side 2, and then my friend was like, "Oh, I have a guild," and then we used TeamSpeak to talk to each other. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'll try this TeamSpeak thing." Never again. Never again, yeah. I used to play RLCraft with some friends on my Discord. I had to pay for a server. Yeah, this was my first time ever paying for like a server on something. I didn't know, because at first when I used to play Minecraft, I was like, wow, how do you play online with people? And I'm like, oh, you have to pay for a server. And now my server's not working. I'm super hag. They're escaping. Oh my god, they're escaping. Put them back in the home. Put them back in the home. Uh-oh. Did I break something? No, nothing's broken. I was trying to check because I feel like YouTube will always give me like these warnings. It always gives me like these yellow warning dings. You guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about unless you streamed on YouTube before. But it's giving me these warning dings all over the place. Oh wait, let me do something. I think I broke it. Oops. Thank you. Thank you. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Oh, don't open that. No, stop. No. It is not you. It's YouTube giving me the warnings. It's literally giving me the warnings. It's saying, "Hey, you're breaking something. You're doing something wrong." That's what YouTube is telling me right now. I'm trying to fix it. No, yeah, no. So I hate you? No, more like YouTube hates you. It's not the internet. It's OBS. I swear it's OBS. It's not my internet. Okay, it might be my it might be my internet currently. But no, OBS has a hate thing for me. It hates me. You know, I don't know why maybe I need to stop streaming at night, because I know it should be fixed now. It says it's fixed. I did get it fixed. I literally fixed it. But I think the thing is, like, when I stream late night, my internet is one of those internets where it hits like 3 a.m. or like sometime at night. It cuts off for like a solid 2 minutes and then it'll turn back on. Like, it's thinking that everyone's asleep and we wouldn't notice. So it's not really my fault. There's nothing more I can do. And they're doing construction. So that's like all not me. I can't do anything about that. Unless I get like, what other internets are there? I don't even know what my other internet options are. Trust me, I have the best option I could get. It's just insane how OBS treats me. It treats me like trash. It was just talking about my internet is solar powered. I would no. No, it's just that I don't know what it is. I guess because everyone and their grandma gets on at like exactly 2:34 at night. In the morning? At night? At night. Every day. It's this weird thing. I don't know what it is. Because like everywhere I've lived, and I've lived multiple places. See, a VPN won't help. VPNs don't really help with that either. I've lived multiple places, and like sometimes, no matter where you are, your internet will have like a little dip at some time of the day. It might not be at night, and you might be at work or at school or something, or my app might be out, so you don't really notice it. See, Uta, you just want me to live with you. Just say that. Just say you want to be my roommate. I know. You remember when we were talking about it? Oh boy, it's 3 a.m. You know when you can't sleep? You know when you can't sleep and you're like, dang, what do I do? Do I just lay in bed, or do I get up and get on my computer and play Marvel Rivals and get really depressed? Be my live-in hot maid. Do you guys hear this? Did you do you hear what she's saying right now? Are you okay? Are you well? Honestly, you see that in reverse. I don't want you to be my roommate. I want you to be my wife. See, that's what Uta wants. She wants a wife. She literally wants a wife. She said, I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. She said, I want you to do that all for me. She said, I'll go to work. I'll work the 9 to 5 for you, baby girl, while you take care of our litter. Nods aggressively. You know, that's literally Uta. She would message me. You know, I feel like I'm more discreetly out of pocket than Uta is. You know, when we talk to each other, you know, when me and her are texting each other, when we're texting each other, like we normally do, we text each other all the time. She sends me the craziest stuff, and it makes me feel so normal. This is, okay, hear me, chat. You have to trust me. I'm telling you, she's out of pocket, okay? This girl told me she'll give me pups and have me barefoot and pregnant. I did say that. I did, but so did you. I believe it. You've given us proof. Exactly. I feel like we're Uta, baby. We're both monsters, okay? We're both freaks. You know when you say you're busy, and you know when I say I'm busy, when we both say we're busy, we're not really busy. We're gooning, okay? Realistically, you're only matching my freak, and I'm only matching your freak. We're matching each other, okay? See, that's what it is. I don't want you to feel left out. I need evidence. Currently sounds like you guys are equal. Maybe. You're so normal about Gentoo. No, you're not. I am the most normal. Okay, I feel like out of all of us, if you were to sit us down in a room, first mistake is having all of us in a room. First mistake, okay? It's gonna get really weird. It's because you don't interact. I'm sorry. I don't want to bother anyone. That's my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is messaging someone and they're really busy, and then I feel like I'm intruding, or I'm like a nuisance. I don't want to. It's like, that is just a big fear of mine. I do not like bothering people. I hate bothering people. It's like it makes me so sad. I feel like, oh no, I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I don't want to like interrupt them when they're doing something. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm kind of this is why, like, you'll see me like very quiet, or when I'm watching other streams, I like to lurk because I don't want to mess anything up, because I feel like okay, that's another can of worms. That's a whole another trauma bowl thing going on over there, okay? But you know, honestly, you should be proud of me. I have curbed my addiction of Warwick. Okay, I am no longer obsessed with Warwick, because to be obsessed with Warwick, that means I have to play League of Legends. I'm at a point, you know, back in the day, like solid 1 year ago, I would play League for 5 hours straight. Look at me now. I play League once a month, and it'll be like I play it out of. Now you're obsessed with Uta. Well, I can't be obsessed because we're obsessed with each other, so it's like, it's kind of equal. Yeah, she moved on from the wolf guy from ZZZ. I haven't even played that game. I haven't even touched it. He's all right. You know, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I can't play League of Legends. I can't do it because that means committing, and there's nothing. I feel like there's not enough happening in the game for me to play it, if that makes sense. Not saying it's a bad game or anything. Wait, she's healing? No, I'm not healing. I'm just as bad. I'm just a little more picky about what I'm like super bad about, you know? Because trust me, I was about to say I'm still that furry deep down, but I'm not a furry. Like, what am I saying? Scarred? No, see, I feel like I just embrace things that you guys are too afraid to say out loud. Very comfortable voice. Thank you. Happy you enjoy it. Lie she is. What am I lying about? I didn't do anything. I only tell you guys the truth. Okay? Because yes, I did oversleep my stream yesterday. I did, because I stayed up all night playing League of Legends. That was my 1 month. Okay. Hear me out. Why make them look so cool? Okay, if we're not supposed to like certain characters and we're not supposed to be obsessed with certain characters, why make them look cool? Okay, Warwick looks really cool. Why would I not? It's like people being obsessed with Transformers. How come you can like Transformers and I can't like Warwick? Make it make sense. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Tonight? Exactly. It's the whole dilemma. Like, why do they make the evil characters hot? Like, I feel like they do it on purpose. Okay? It's every single villain is attractive. Well, not every single villain, but most, like at least 90%, a solid 90 are attractive. And they do this on purpose because they want us to, because being evil just makes you hot. I don't know what it is. That's all I can tell you. Being evil gives you extra points in attractiveness. Okay? Being a monster in some sort of form also does the same thing. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Because, I also watched Transformers 1. Not like the first Transformer Michael Bay, but like the animated movie that came out this year or last year. So I watched that day before. I watched it this week. I'll just say that I watched it this week, right? And I know nothing about Transformers lore. And I was like, none of this makes sense. And I was like, it'll be so crazy if somebody turned into a gun. And my friend was like, let me stop you right there. And then she was like, actually, yeah, someone does transform into a gun. And I'm like, you're lying to me. There is no way. There's no way there's a transformer that transforms into a blicky. And there is. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. That movie was highly praised by audiences. Transformers Prime and Beast Wars better. I think the last Transformers movie I watched was like in theaters. And hi, welcome. It was like a long time ago. It just know I was, oh wow, that was like a long time ago. But I know nothing about it. Okay. I was, she showed me the blicky transformation. I was like, there's no way this is real. And it's just like how in the Power Rangers, when they put all their weapons together, it just becomes a gun. I'm just like, every time I think about it, it's just American media to the max. America media to the max. But yeah, what was I talking about? You like the Michael Bay trilogy? You guys like explosions. You guys just like explosions, and I do too. Because I'm like, I want to watch more movies and shows. Not saying that I don't want to watch anime, because I'm still going to watch anime when I find one that really speaks to me, because I can't just sit down, because I know some people are like really big about, oh, I'll watch every anime that comes out this season just because I like watching anime. But I'm more of like a person like, oh, I like to watch what sounds interesting to me that I can actually get invested into. Okay, yes, I'm picky. Is that a shame? Is it wrong to be picky? Is like, what's the problem with me being picky? You see, nothing wrong. I'm a reader. I'd rather read than watch a series. I do too. I like to read it more because I read faster than I can watch something, even though I watch things in double time. And all my friends hate me for doing that. They're like, oh, that's so gross. Because, oh my goodness, for the first time, I've never showed any of my friends what, oh, why is it doing that? Ew. Why did it do that? Ew. Thank you, OBS. Sorry, OBS was being gross for a second. But I finally, how on Discord, hi, welcome in. On Discord, you can share your whole screen. and it'll have like all your PC audio. Because normally you would just share your one application so that if you're streaming like a game to your friends, they can only hear the game audio. So what I did was I was like, "Oh, you guys want to see how I play Marvel Rivals?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah." So then here you go. OBS trying to update. I think something's downloading. You're so right. Oh my god. Doom is downloading. I forgot I was downloading Doom. Wait, let me pause it. I'll save you for later. I'll save you for later. But what was I saying? So first you had music in the background. Music with the lyrics pulled up so I could sing along. Then I was watching a YouTube video. Doom stream went? We'll see. And then I was watching a YouTube video and then I was playing a game. And they were like, "How can you play like this? How can you hear anything that's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't. I ults? What? I don't hear anything. I just look. I just go based on visuals." Chat later, Doom first. Yeah. Because also, I don't know anything about Doom lore. Because I think I played Doom Eternal, but I never finished it. So I don't know. Apparently, there's like Doom lore. It's not just a guy just killing demons or whatever they are. There's actually a story. And I'm like, man, I'm just going to jump into this blind, not knowing what's going on. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. All I know is don't mess with his pets. What's her name? I was going to say Abigail. What's the dog's name? Isabel. Don't mess with Isabel, his wife, or his whatever. Aren't they like connected in some way? Yeah, the lore goes insane. I just know there's like alternate dimensions and demons and angels, and like this guy who's just a guy who doesn't need any human, like anything, no food, no water, no people. Before that, Doom guy was just a guy killing demons. Isabel from Smash Bros. Canonically, they're best friends. That's so cute. That's really cute. But I saw someone said Daisy in chat, and I can't think. You know, there's this guy on the internet. Whenever he sees a picture of Daisy, he'll go to that artist and like commission them and says, "Hey, will you draw Daisy as an elephant?" And pays them a lot of money for it. Every time, I cannot think of Daisy without thinking about that, because I'm like, wow, that is like crazy dedication. Yes. I'm not making this up. This is real. This is unironically real. Yeah, you know, look. You can't diss a guy for liking what he likes and he's funding artists' lives, okay? Commissioning artists for, yeah, it sounds a little out there. Yes, Daisy as an elephant, like Princess Daisy from like Mario. Yeah, it's so crazy. When I saw it, I was just in shock and awe, and I was like, maybe I need to go offline. Huh? Is that why I'm seeing it so often? Yes. That guy is a YouTuber as well. I used to watch him when I was younger. That's crazy. That's crazy work. It's almost like, I just feel like once you get a lot of money, when you get to a point where you just have a lot of money, you just spend your money on like anything. You're like, oh, well, I like this. Like that guy who paid for that animation of the girl from Has Been Hotel. It's like, I can't imagine doing that in any time of my life, because that just sounds absolutely insane to me. Because I'd rather spend my money on skins in League of Legends, okay? But okay, another tangent. I have so many tangents. I'm just gonna, you know, when I start talking, I don't stop. But it's a leopard, not the Has Been Hotel girl. Yes, cursed. But what else? You know, it was crazy, but the video was a little fire. I mean, yeah, the video was good, but it was crazy. But what was I gonna say? Unironically, it's getting really hard because, you know, I watched an entire video yesterday on Overwatch, the current state of Overwatch, and I kind of wanted to play it because you know how let me try to break it down like this, and I kind of want your opinions on it, you know? So there's like this thing, like my friends say this all the time, like, can a game company be redeemed after they do something really bad, and what kind of things what they have to do to, get back in the good graces of the consumer, basically us, the player base. So I was like, ever since Overwatch 2, hi, welcome in, welcome in. Ever since Overwatch 2 came out, it came out with really bad reception because, it was just very money grubbing, the battle pass, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And how they handled a lot of like the skin situation and the new character situation. But nowadays, I see it and I'm like, well, it looks like they're putting a lot of effort into things. Because I was like, well, I can't really say like I'm really mad anymore like I was, because I dropped Overwatch for a reason. You know, I dropped it for a reason, but then I feel like they're making a lot of changes that makes me want to come back. Not saying that I will come back, because it's the same thing of why I stopped playing Dead by Daylight for a little bit, but I also want to come back. It's like I can't really just drop a game, especially after I've been playing Overwatch since launch, back in 2018, 2017. What happened? What just happened? Okay, never mind. That was weird. But yeah, yeah, that's why I was like, it just said that it stopped connection. See, I'm telling you, this late night streaming, I just need to stream in the middle of the day. I just need to start streaming in the middle of the day. But it's at a point where it's best not to be involved with it. If what do you mean it's gonna affect my health? Overwatch? It's the same for me with Destiny. Like, I feel like there's so many games like this, right? Like, you've spent so much time, so much effort, so much money, so much X, Y, and Z, so much of your life in a game that it's kind of hard to fully drop it. It's the same with me with I was gonna say Warzone. It's the same with me with like War Thunder and what's the one with the robots? Is it Wars? What's the one with the Warframe? I have so much stuff in Warframe. I haven't touched that game in years. Actual years. Like, I could have a child that is sentient if I got pregnant the last time I played Warframe. That child would be sentient. I really liked Warframe back in the day. War Robot. I know. It was really hard to think of the name. I don't know why it was so hard to think of Warframe. But I really liked the game, and I saw all the updates, and I was like, man, do I want to get back into it? Do I want to get back into Warframe? Because I just remember all these really fond memories of it. And then I know, yeah, I could just pick it up anytime and play it and be happy. But I also have to sit down and play it because there's so many games that I like playing consistently. And I'm like, do I drop something else? Because it's like, what do you do? Do I drop one game that I'm playing consistently and I replace it with another one just for it to be like this current cycle? Because there's no way you can just play everything you want to play. Because, I have an on and off relationship with Minecraft. I play it sometimes, sometimes not. Hi, welcome in. Wait, I'm just checking stuff. Sorry if I just stop talking when I'm in the middle of a tangent, because this is me checking things and making sure everything's okay. Especially with how OBS is treating me right now. It's treating me currently. It's been treating me my entire life. Used to play Warframe a lot. I just feel like, yes, Warframe is extremely grindy. Yes, it's a lot of grinding. I just remember having a lot of cute frames and I kind of miss them because they were so cute. But it's like, but do I want to commit? It's like getting into a relationship, Oh, yes. I feel like that's the worst feeling ever. When you join a game, you start playing a game, you make friends in the game, you make a clan, and then slowly you start being blah, 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 blah. English is hard. You slowly start seeing people come less and less and less. Oh, thank you. How am I? I'm doing great. How are you? but it kind of gets really hard. It's like the same thing. I remember being on Xbox, and every night we would be like, oh, get on at 6, blah, blah, blah. Let's play COD together. And then slowly throughout the years, you started seeing people come online less and less and less. And now you have people like, even on my account, it says last online 10 years ago. 10 years ago is crazy. Like, and I'm like, wow, I used to have like these insane friendships that I've made, from it kind of, it's like, wow, the way. And it's like I sometimes I miss it. I do miss those days where I was just able to hop on and my friends would be there and I could be like, "Hey, get on what was it, Raging Blast 2? Get on. Let's do a 1v1. See you tomorrow, bro." Last seen 14 years ago. Yeah. That's a really hard, like, I mean, pill to swallow, I guess, kind of moving on from that point. And I feel like that's like the same thing when a game you really enjoy just slowly starts losing its fan base. That's how I felt because unironically, I played Paladins a lot. Like that was because before my friend, no, you're all good. I understand, especially when you spend a lot of money into something and then everyone just drops it. That's why I get really mad because when I buy a dedicated server, I mean, I'll come back. I'll come back. When I buy a dedicated server and then everyone is playing it one day, you have 1 week and everyone's on. You're like, man, this is great. The next week, no one shows up. Then it just goes from, oh, people are still playing that? No, people, we're still playing that? Yes, I'm still playing. Yeah, we're still playing it. I'm paying $30 a month for this. Yes, get on. And I feel like maybe I'm just a little salty. I'm a little tilted, but but because and then I remember, yeah, like I was saying with Paladins, I used to play Paladins all the time because that was the only game one of my friends could play that was cross-play because she played on PlayStation and I was a PC player, and that was one of the only early cross-play games. So that's what we played together all the time. And then I hear like they cut off the support for it. I'm like, wow. I remember putting so many hours into that game, so much money buying the battle passes and the skins and whatnot. And I'm like, wow, I'm never going to play this game again. And never again. So maybe that's kind of why I'm a little hesitant on buying cosmetics nowadays, especially in games, because it's like, how long is that going to last? Because I did used to play MOBAs, not MOBAs, but MMOs. Why did I say MOBAs? I used to play MMOs, right? And it's like MMOs, they can flip like really quick, really quick. One day, very active, everyone's on. You're like, whoa, it's a very full and active and alive world because a lot of MMOs are based on the player base filling the world rather than filling it with NPCs. Because if they fill it with NPCs, holy moly, your PC would explode. But then you just slowly see the player base like dwindle and no one's online. The beginner areas are empty. It's full of people AFK farming, and the towns are just full of people trying to do 1v1s and no one actually wanting to play the game or do dungeons. See, I can't. I had to drop MMOs because I used to spend a lot of money on those too, because if something is pretty, I have to get it. I like cute things. I like really cute girly cosmetics. I just can't help it. It calls to me. Like how I used to spend a lot of money on Genshin. I'm free. I'm free. You can't catch me. You can't catch me spending money like that. I still play RuneScape. It's full of grown people with children and jobs. I'm very surprised that RuneScape is still alive and going, and it's like filled with older people. Cosmetics are the life in games like that. Yes, because that's where most of the funding for the company comes from, is from the cosmetics. I escaped Hyoverse. I really did. Like, ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, that was very tempting. It was very tempting. It almost pulled me in. It almost did. But I couldn't do it. Hold on. My friend is calling me. Give me like... Okay. Sorry, my friend called me. I was like, why did she call me straight out of the blue? Here you go. I guess she wants to play Minecraft. I guess she wants to play Minecraft. But then if I had storage on my electronics, you'll be definitely playing it. I don't know. I'm kind of really pulling away from... Hold on. Let me pull up my leg rest. Sorry. That's really loud. I'm really... Man, my chair is so loud. I gotta put some WD-40 on this bad boy. Hi, welcome in. But I can't do... I don't think I can consistently do gotchas anymore because it was at a point where you just log in, do your dailies, log out. A friend who wants to play Minecraft. Huh? Not Uta. Not Uta. No, I think she's probably going to sleep right now because she was, Uta's a hard worker. She's probably sleepy and eepy. But what game did you find? Tell me about it. Because I'm always looking for new games to add to my wish list so then I can eventually buy them, when they go on sale, whenever the Steam sale happens. Because right now I'm looking for I'm waiting for Date Everything. It was like the dating sim where you could date everything in your house. That says a lot about my character. That says a lot about my character that the first one I mentioned is a dating sim. It's a photography simulator. Oh, thank you for the lurk. I don't have my my thing set up yet. I'm just so lazy to put it together. And I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, don't say that. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna date a chair. I'm gonna date a door. I'm gonna date a rubber ducky. I'm gonna date my fridge. Okay? I'm gonna date my phone. I'm trying to think. I'm really thinking about it. If I had to date an at-home appliance or an at-home object, what would I date? Probably my computer. Probably my computer. Slide door or hinge? Maybe hinge. I feel like hinge doors give me more mature vibes because like sliding doors is a little more fun, more playful, while hinge doors are old school. What a crazy statement to say. Because yes, if I had to date an at-home object, I would date my computer. Because okay, hear me out. You have to look up the game. Yeah, they don't stay the object. They turn into like a humanoid object. Cats or dogs? I'm a dog person. I like my dogs. I like my woofs. You'd date the space cabinet? Why? This is it's about a game, okay? It sounds out of context. It sounds very strange, but this is about a game. It's a game called Date Everything, and it's coming out next month. Okay, this is not an ad. This is not a shill. Talking about shills. Oh my God. Talking about shills, birthday merch available for 2 more days. This is your last chance to grab some Victoria Valerie birthday merch. Oh my God. You see how smooth that shill was? Oh my God. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? Yo, when's it shipping? That's a good question. I'll have to ask. Because it's coming through Boost. I don't know how their shipping stuff works. What kind of dog do I have? I don't know. I got them from the pound and I didn't do a DNA test on them, but they're cute. One of them's really stupid, but they're cute and I love them. Vicky, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. But yeah, I'll have to check and see if I can get some more information on how shipping from Booth works, because I know there is like an instant digital delivery, which will be the voice pack and the I was just talking about. So the digital is the voice pack and the note, and you can buy that separately, so you don't have to get the entire pack. So you have the pack, and then let me pull it up again because now I'm talking about it, so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. I'm clicking it. Thank you. Okay, let me get my finger. Let me get my finger pointer so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me put this over here. finger pointer. So you can get this part separate. So you can get all of it separately. You can get the merch set together. So that's when you get everything. You get the keychain, the acrylic coaster, a badge, a sticker, and the digital section. Oh yeah, make sure you check your email and make sure your email is set up to the booth, and you should be able to download it directly from the booth webpage after you get it. It should be like you can go through your orders, your past orders, and you can download it there. See, because I also I also buy stuff from booth. I'm also a booth user. Sometimes I buy a lot of like digital goods on there. I've never bought physicals, but mostly digital things. I like funny if you like to get a chihuahua. I was oh my gosh. Okay, this is crazy. So I was going to the pound because I volunteer at the pound, okay? And there was this dog that really spoke to me. It was like a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was so tempted to bring it home that night. I was so tempted to bring that little boy home and have a third dog to my pack, my roster. But I was like, man, I don't know, because I'm raising ducks right now, and then like in a few more months I'll be raising chickens, and I was like, I feel like that's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be overwhelming for me, because even though my dogs are pretty quiet, they're pretty chill. They don't do anything. They're old ladies. They just like to chillax. And I was like, I don't know if I want to bring like another dog into that yet. So we'll see. Oh man, gotta stay hydrated. You're gonna be raising chickens? Yes, of course. I'm gonna I'm just kidding. Your bro owns a whole zoo. And look, I don't know what it is, but I have really been getting into like gardening. So I have a garden now, and then I got some ducks, and I wanted to like get some chicken. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, it was like an instant click in my brain where I was like, man, because I've always wanted to live on a farm. That's always been my dream. I've always wanted to live on a farm. I was like, when I get old and when I get a lot of money and when I retire, I'm going to buy a farm and I'm going to live on a farm. That was my dream. Am I homesteading? Basically, yeah. Yeah. What am I growing? I'm growing a lot of like fruit stuff. So I have peach trees. I got a pomegranate tree. What else did I get? Also got some maples. I got some Japanese maples. And then I also have like normal strawberry, raspberry, blueberry bushes, and also just pretty looking things, because I live in an area where I could basically grow anything here, because it doesn't really get cold for the most part. It stays like a very like flat temperature year round, very similar. Well, it gets extremely hot, like today I walked outside. So I left in the morning, right? And then I came back home, and then I had to go back out around like 2. And then the moment I opened my door, I was hit with like a wave of like hot. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, it's summer. Yeah. It's summer. I can feel it. I can tell. And it's way too hot. I should show you my garden sometime. You'll love to see it. Maybe when it's done and I make it look pretty. Because right now my ducks have they eat everything in it. They're obsessed with it, okay? They love it. I'll take a picture of my ducks too. I'll show you them ducking around and them swimming in their little pool they have. But yes. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting like the old person. I feel like the moment you hit a certain age, it's like bam. It's like a ceiling. You hit that ceiling, and then all of a sudden you just want to be like, I don't know. You want to just make everything yourself. Like you have the urge to like build something or grow something or raise something. When I say, yes, you want the domestic lifestyle. And when I say raise something, I do not mean a child on 2 legs. I mean a child, well, it could have 2 legs, but also mostly 4 legs or wings. Not human. Not human. Because you know what else I want to get? I want to get a goat. I don't know why, but I love goats. I think they're just so cute, and I think they're so silly. I mostly have rose plants, and they're so fragrant. They really are. I would feel like every time I sit outside and I just sit in my garden, it just smells really nice. You know what you should do? Set up a birdhouse. Because I was thinking about doing a birdhouse because I have a bunch of bird feeders around my home, and then you see a lot of birds just chilling. They hang out with me now. Hummingbirds. You know what's so crazy? A hummingbird landed on my shoulder the other day. I felt like a Disney princess. I said I was the chosen one. I was literally the chosen one. And then first it started like that. First I had a hummingbird land on my shoulder and just chill. Then I was chilling at night. I was checking on my ducks. And then there was a deer sleeping in my backyard. I was like, I'm chosen. I am literally a Disney princess right now. They love me. I'm the chosen one. I know. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I know. I have a picture. I took pictures. But I won't show you. Look. Are you growing tomatoes soon? No, not this year. Normally I do tomatoes, but I'm not doing tomatoes this year. And tomatoes are like spring plants. Next, Vicky art must be princess inspired. Princess Vicky. Me surrounded by all my woodland friends. Nice title. Thank you. Because, you know, how am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome. Oh, there's a delay. Oh. Yeah, I feel like this is so weird. So I feel like YouTube has more of a delay than Twitch. If you want like a less delayed response, make sure you check out Twitch if you prefer that. Oh, on your end. Oh, I see. You probably I don't have that mode on. I was about to say I don't have it so you can backtrack, because I know sometimes that would happen. But I know my stream has been like a little laggy. It's been cutting in and out sometimes, so it might have gotten stuck. Your aggressive rodent friends? Excuse me? They're not aggressive, and they're very lovely, okay? There's a YouTube delay if you put it in double speed to catch up. Oh. Now you guys are sounding like me. Double speed those YouTube videos. Because what am I doing tonight? So after stream, I'm gonna play some Minecraft. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video on... Am I competing with BB about big personalities? What do you mean? What does that even mean? Big personalities? I'd say, what does that even mean? I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. I'm trying to comprehend. It's like a little late and my brain isn't working fully. My brain is like halfway, because I did. Oh, it's just a joke, girl. My brain don't work. I volunteer. Sora, you were doing so good. You were literally doing amazing. Okay? And you had to ruin it. You had to ruin your good streak. Go into the corner. Go into the corner right there. Go into the corner. Exactly. Everyone point and laugh. Do I have my point and laugh emote on YouTube yet? Because I think that's my favorite emote. Yes. Point and laugh. Rip bozo. Pin of shame. Yeah. Go ahead. Pin of shame. I had to make sure I had to use my point and laugh emote. Look at this guy. Point and laugh. I think the point and laugh emote is easily my favorite. I don't know what it is. It's because it's something I really do. I do point and laugh. Like if my friend does something stupid, I will point and laugh at them. And I'll be like, look at you. Why do I hang out with you again? Why do I choose to go out in public with you? Thank you. Thank you, Mina-san. Oh my goodness. Don't point at strangers. Of course, I don't point at strangers. I point at my friends. Or, I should ask one of my, because, okay, I was thinking about this today, right? Because, are you guys people that sing in the car? You put a playlist on and you know every song in that playlist and you're absolutely just going like you're having a full out concert in the car. Are any of you guys like that? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So imagine when I do it, I normally keep like a water bottle in my car. I use the water bottle as a microphone and I get into it like there's dancing and there's like full body movement. I wonder what I look like to people driving next to me. I always wonder if I look absolutely insane. So like the person pulling up next to me, if they look over and they're like, what is she doing? What a weirdo. I wonder if that's what people think about me. You've never sang in you've never sang in your life? What? That's crazy. That's wild. That's absolutely insane. I never really thought about that. I love car karaoke. That's how I wake up on the way to work. I have to do my car karaoke. You like my hairstyle? Thank you. Thank you. I got that short old lady cut. I got that office woman. I have to be that office compliant look, You're messy. Did you clean your room? You know what? This is how you catch people. When was the last time you cleaned your toilet? I bet you have a solid black rim. I bet you have that's how I know you're dirty. When was the last time you cleaned your shower? Riddle me that. When was the last time you cleaned your shower? That's how I know. Yesterday? That's how I know you're lying to me. You're literally lying to me. Last Saturday? I don't know if I can believe that. It doesn't sound real. Tuesday? How do I know you're lying? I can smell it on you. Tuesday, I believe everyone else but Zach. You're a liar. I'll do it tomorrow. You better do it tomorrow. You better. It better be so clean. It better sparkle. You stink. When was the last time you showered? In general, I showered today. You're alone in the car and no one's around to judge you. Belt those notes. Here's the difference. They can hear you outside the car. They can hear you outside the car and then you roll your window down. Everyone can hear you. You're not the only one who can hear yourself singing in the car now. It'll be clean, girl. It better be clean. It better be clean. I believe in you. I believe in you. But, okay. Serious. Guys, let's lock in. Look at me. Look at me. We're going to have a serious conversation right here. Okay? Okay, are you ready for this serious conversation? Trust me. This is very serious. Are you subscribed to the Victoria Valerie channel on YouTube? Very serious. Are you subscribed? Yep. Are you subscribed to the Victoria Valerie channel on YouTube? It's very important. It's life or death, actually. Perhaps. Maybe. Okay, good. I can trust you guys. Okay. We may continue. Could you imagine if you're a mod and you're not even subbed to the channel? I mean, my green mate, Sora. Why did you return from the corner? Who said you could speak? Did you shower before or after bed rotting or in the middle? I showered after. Because I feel like I'm the type of person I could sleep anywhere. Because I can sleep in the shower. Like I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep in the shower yesterday because you remember when I was saying I was up for like a solid 24 hours? I took a shower and because I have a seat. Oh, wow. That makes me sound old. I have a chair in the shower. I have a chair in the shower so I could just sit in it. And then I just fell asleep in the seat and I woke up because the water got cold. That's not a skill. It's called being a woman of refined age. I know. I have to probably start looking into dentures at this point. I'm getting that old. See. Mm, I'm checking my cellular device. Only Vicky can command me. Thank you. It's good to know. That's why you have the pin of shame. Isn't your dream being insulted by your kami oshi? You've done that? Yeah, I do. I do enjoy a good shower, like a sleep shower. Like I remember when I had roommates. One time, apparently I was in the shower. I was gone. Like, so this is imagine, you're my roommate. You know I'm home. You know I'm supposed to be home, and you're calling my name. You're like, Victoria. There's no response, right? There's no response, and they're like, what? Where is this woman? So then they hear the shower running, and they go in there, and I'm just asleep in the shower. Like I had a friend pull me out of the shower because I was all wrinkly, I was all pruny. I'm like, we don't know how long she's been in there, but she was knocked out. And I was like, yeah, I was really sleepy. That really sounds like something I would do. This sounds like something I would 100% do. And I just woke up. Ain't no way grandma fell asleep in the shower. I sure did, and I'll do it again. Okay? I'll do it again. Because it's really comfortable. I don't know what it is because, you know, like how some people, they can go to sleep to like rain or the ambiance. It's like, it's scary. I don't know, because I feel like the only time it'll get scary is if I like accidentally covered the drainage thing and then I fell and it started filling up with water and then it was like Final Destination. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the only way I would get scared from it, because I feel like I would wake up at some point. Like if I fell and I hit my head, I feel like I'll wake up. Wait. Wait, I probably wouldn't wake up. Wait. Wait, I wouldn't wake up. But yeah, I'm the type of person that I also need white noise to go to sleep. I like put on there's like this 5-hour Reddit video. There's like this guy on YouTube that does 5-hour long Reddit readings. And I just put that on, knocks me out instantly. And if I don't have any to listen to, I'll just put on like a educational documentary. Puts me out like a light. I was out like a light. So asleep. Wow. Are you guys staying hydrated? Are you guys being healthy? Are you guys being good to yourselves? When was the last time you complimented yourself? When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, you look great today? When was the last time you did that? If you haven't, you should go do that right now. You've began watching ghost content to fall asleep. Not the ghost content. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not good to myself, so I can get scolded by me. That's crazy. You guys should always compliment yourself. It's always really good to like boost your confidence. A band. But yes, I don't know if you guys ever watched like the really bad, like obviously fake ghost content. It is so good. It puts me to sleep. I'm not. I got a water bottle right here. You gotta be kind to yourself. You know, when you're having a bad day, there's nothing like picking yourself up. Wouldn't the worst thing to be called sensible? What? Wouldn't be the worst thing. Why is that hard for me to read? Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Hold on. Wouldn't be the worst thing to be called a sensible young man by a esteemed auntie figure, just saying. Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying now. I will never call you that. I will never call you that. You had a brownie earlier? Is that all you had? A brownie? When you're stressed, you clean something? When I'm sad, I clean something. I feel like this is so funny because I'll be in full tears mopping the floor. I'm like, oh. You know, it'll be, I don't know if I'll do it. It's like hit or miss if I do it before or after, because I like to have like that the cry in the shower, because I feel like once I cry in the shower, that's how I know I'm over it. Like the cry in the shower, that does it every single time. When I'm sad, you sing. What do you sing? Do you sing like Celine Dion, the Titanic song? I have to clean my room. Yeah, when you're feeling down, having like a really clean place to go to and being like, oh, having your area, having a section of your house which is like your safe space. Yeah, would I really say safe space, but your area where you feel like you can just fully relax. Like maybe you got like your plushies or your beanbag chair, or something that makes you feel like really comfortable, and having it consistently be clean. So if you're just ever having a really bad day and you just go in that little area, you just start feeling better. For me, that's me with my dog room, because my girls are lazy. They're probably watching TV as we speak. I consistently like put TV on for them so they can watch TV. So because they love it. My small dog, she loves like trash drama shows. Like she loves all that stuff. While my bigger one, she doesn't care. She is just there. She's just living in the moment. But see, I haven't really been like a really big plushie person, because I'm the type of person that I am like a minimalist. That's a good way to say it, to describe myself. I'm a minimalist. I don't like a lot of things. I don't like a lot of clutter. So I feel like if I buy something, I want it to have like a use and a place for it to go. Like the last thing I want is for me to buy something and have nothing to do with it, and it's just a useless item in my home. Then I feel bad. Then I feel like I wasted money. Never met a dog that actually watches the TV. Man, oh my goodness, my dog, she loves TV. She is in it. Because yeah, you did it once, and I love your perspective. Thank you. Well, see, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I've noticed that she'll sit down and actually watch the TV if I put certain things on, right? And other things, she'll just walk out the room and not really care. So I just came to the assumption that she likes trashy drama, and she doesn't complain. Like no barking, no nothing. She'll go get her snack and she'll eat and then get in her little doggy beanbag chair and then watch TV. It's like she's an iPad dog. She's a TV dog. She loves it. She loves it. Never even had a pet. Had a pet fish, but I feel like fish are really hard to take care of, because you have to do a lot of research on the fish you get, and every fish is different. They all have different requirements, So your dog watches soap operas. She watches soap operas. She watches like reality TV shows. She watches like some YouTube stuff like that, but most of the time reality TV shows, things that just has a lot of episodes with no real plot. No, she does not watch that. I will not let my dog watch that. Please, I have standards. Your sister put 60 hours into guppies? 60 hours of research? That's crazy. Dog sees she sees one guy cheat on his wife and she covers her face. Yes, she loves that. She's like, no, because I don't know why, because I'm the type of person where I'll sit down and I'll watch TV, but I'm not actually watching TV. The TV is on, but I'm on my phone. This sounds like, wow, that sounds really bad when I say it like that. That sounds like a phone addiction. But so I'll watch, the TV will be on in the background, and then I'll look at TikTok. Like I'll scroll TikTok, or I'll scroll Twitter, or I'll just doom scroll some platform while the TV is really just playing as background noise and light in the room. maybe I should stop doing that because I saw, this sounds really dumb. Okay, guys, hear me out. So there's this thing where people imagine a piece of glass that's shaped like a phone. It's a piece of glass shaped like a phone, and apparently, if you have something phone shaped in your hand without actually looking at your phone, it's supposed to curb your phone addiction. And I'm like, I don't know what sounds worse, me holding a fake phone in my hand and me fake scrolling it, or me just leaving my phone at home and me just being like, man, I have to check TikTok. I have to, like, but I can't do it. Or turning it off. That sounds so absolute. That sounds insane to me. Having like a fake piece of. You saw that commercial on Twitter. I saw it in real life. Does it work with a phone screen protector? I don't know. It sounds. No, the coping sounds worse. I don't know because I feel like I'd be maybe not embarrassed, but I feel like I don't know if it'll work because I feel like it'll just make me have the urge to constantly have something in my hand. Like if I have this fake phone in my hand, I feel like when I get access to my real phone is just gonna go in my hand, and I'm just like if I have this fake phone in my hand, I feel like when I get access to my real phone is just gonna go in my hand, and I'm just gonna hold it, and now I'm just gonna like scroll the screen. I'd bring a notepad with the same dimensions for extra dignity. Oh, that was weird. Why'd you do that? I saw my Twitch, it like stopped and then started again. That was weird. By the way, you're drinking. See, when was the last time I had a drink? I'm trying to think. I think the last time I had an alcoholic beverage, I don't remember. I really don't remember. That's good, I think. That's good if I don't really remember, because then that means I don't know what that means, but I think that's good. A couple streams back? No. Maybe like last month. You said you had wine. I did have wine. You're so right. Oh, and I'm looking at my desk and I see this wine glass right here in my hand. I have this wine glass in my hand. I think I had what's the drink? A mimosa. Oh, is Twitch 100% down? It says it's up. It says it's back up. Twitch says it's back up. I don't know if it's lying to me. Is it lying to me? I can't really tell. I think it is. Yeah, I think Twitch is lying to me. Let me turn it off then. There we go. Let me do that. Is YouTube broken too? Looks like YouTube's working. Okay. Is YouTube working? Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. I just had to check. No? How are you gonna respond to me? Are you trying to gaslight me? Mainly, it says like it's working. Man, I hate OBS. I wish there was a different streaming platform I could use. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, easy there. No, I feel like you guys would try to gaslight me, but fail. Because I feel like I'm not easy to gaslight. They're trying to... So my Twitch went down. And I was like, man, is YouTube still working? And then they said no. How does that work? What's today? Sorry, I'm just looking at... What does that mean? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sorry. I am just reading through things right now. Yeah, Twitch is very dead. Do I walk? Yes? What do you mean by that? I'd hope so. Okay. I think everything is fixed. Twitch is gonna stay down though. I don't feel like fixing it right now because that's too much work for me. That makes me sound lazy. Oh wait. Oh, duh. Do do I touch grass? I touch grass all the time. I go hiking, I go to the gym. Vicky, do I eat? I'd hope so. Sometimes I forget to. But right now, do you have cable? No, I don't have cable anymore. It might be the dogs streaming because I don't have cable, so everything is just a streaming service. So it could be like too many devices on my computer. And it could be that time of night again. Like I was saying, like when it gets late, I don't know why, but my internet just does not want to work with me. It wants to fight me at every chance it can get. And then OBS hates me because I didn't update it for so long. And it was like, oh, now you finally decide to update me, you wench. So it's the pupper's fault? I can't blame them. They're too cute. I can't. I'll feel like a monster if I blame them for doing absolutely nothing. Because they'll just look at me with their little eyes. I can't blame them. It's my fault. I take the blame. It was me. That means everyone in your area is online. Probably. Everyone's playing Marvel Rivals as we speak. Everyone is playing Call of Duty as we speak. Black Ops 6. That's me, but I want to watch anime late night. Anime late night? Subbed with subtitles? You're trying to read? Late night? What am I talking about? Like, I don't read late night. Like, I'm not one of the main ones. Oh, you know. Oh my, I don't know how chronically online you guys are, but there's these series of books. I don't know if I should talk about this on stream. There's these series of books by this guy. At first I thought they were a joke, but apparently they're 100% real. And there's there's this one that's called "This Hoe Has Roaches in Her Crib." And at first I was like, oh, these have to be fake. Like, these aren't real books. It's just someone just photoshopped the cover, right? They're 100% real, and they have audiobooks. It's crazy. I was like, wow, you know, we can publish anything. I could really self-publish anything I really wanted to, and people would probably read it because I did want to read it. Yeah, I'm not making it up. They get worse. It was like, there's this one called like Pregnant from like an Alien or something. The Hood Alien. The Hood Alien. Yes, there are so many books like there are anime. And then I feel like we're getting to a point, so many, well, you know, either or, yes. You can look it up. I'm not making this up. It's so real. It is so real. Sometimes I wish half of the things I was talking about was fake. I said anime on habit. Yeah, you know, you're just an anime hater. You just don't like anime, and that's okay. You don't have to like anime. Because sometimes I also think anime is weird. Respectfully. Like, I don't mean any disrespect when I say I think anime is weird sometimes. Because sometimes it can get quite strange. Why do I know about these things? The only reason I know is because here I am. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm scrolling on TikTok. I'm just doom scrolling because I can't sleep, and I guess the only thing I'm gonna do is just get on TikTok because I'm addicted. It's the absolute brain rot getting to me. And then of course I read a lot, so I'm on like, I wouldn't say I'm fully on book talk. That's when they talk about books and stuff. But so, and then I hear a lot of like podcasts and a lot of like audiobooks on TikTok, right? So then I hear this audiobook and it makes me pause. And I'm really sleepy at the time. I'm not fully aware what's happening, but I had to pause because it was so out of pocket. Then I just went down this rabbit hole and I found like there's a whole series of like books like that, and like actual, you can buy them books. And I'm just like, wow, someone really sat down and typed this up, said this is good, and published it, because you can self-publish anything at this point. It's so crazy. I stopped watching anime. Any advice to return? No, not really. See, okay, I'm gonna give you my approach to anime watching. So with me, I only watch things with intent. I don't watch things without intent, because it's different from like scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Twitter and stuff like that, and watching random videos. That's completely different because I'm not really getting invested in these things, right? But with watching anime, you get invested. There's like, you have to listen to the plot, you have to like the characters. There's just a lot going on, right? Watching anime nowadays, exactly, it's like going through the trenches. It's like you are crawling through, going through so much just bad and mid that hopefully eventually you'll find something good, right? So you have to see basically reading the synopsis. Is that how you say it? Synopsis? Yeah, the synopsis is snappy, whatever, however you say it. And see if it matches genres that you actually enjoy, because you don't just want to watch anime to say you watch anime. You know? Synopsy. That sounds wrong. But you don't want to just watch anime to watch anime, because what's the point of being what the technical term is? No, I'm not saying that. That sounds so wrong. I'm not saying that. Even even because I have this thing where I give it up to 3 episodes. I have like this 3-episode rule. If it's not capturing me, if it didn't hook me in by 3 episodes, I call it. I say no. I'm not going to commit anymore. I'm not going to spend more time, because 3 episodes is already a lot. Like realistically, every episode is like maybe like 24 minutes each. So that's easily almost an hour. That's you spending an hour of your time watching an anime. I'm not going to spend more than that if it's bad, because that's how I am. Like any anime that seems like somewhat interesting, I'll give it 3 episodes. That's what I did with the new My Hero. That's what I did with To Be Hero X. And what else is out this season that I watched? That's it. SAO sounds good on paper, but it's the dookiest anime ever. See, hear me out. SAO, it doesn't pass the 3-episode rule, because the first 2 episodes are really good, and the 3rd episode is so bad. And it's like, wow, is this what because once they got the hook in from the first 2 episodes, they just went downhill. So if you were to go by the 3-episode rule, you'll be safe. You'll be so safe. Attack on Titan 3-episode rule, it works every time. The 3-episode rule is so safe. I have the same rule with video games. Like let's say if I'm trying a game that I'm not really, for the most part. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. I'm sorry, guys. But because I talk with my hands, I'm so sorry. You'll probably hear me. So for the most time, people follow games that they're interested in, right? So yeah, I'll give it like the first 2 or 3 hours, up to 5 hours, right? Because Persona 5, the tutorial is 5 hours. The tutorial is 5 hours in Persona 5. That's insane. That's crazy. I dropped it. I dropped it after that. I played the 5 hours and then I dropped it. It's crazy. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. And okay, and yeah, you know what? I am a Dragon Ball fan. Guys, I love Vegeta. Okay, I have a Vegeta poster. It's literally right here. I talk about it all the time. I love my king, Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta. Okay, I love Dragon Ball. But I would not watch One Piece. Girl, dropping Persona 5 is crazy work. I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't do it. I didn't like any of the characters. I couldn't get attached. And I felt like if 5 hours was just a tutorial, I could not do it. It was way too long. It could be really good. Me too. He's so cute. He is. Vicky, come on. It gets good at episode 5,720. No way. No way. Because I was telling my friends that if there was like movies to basically sum up like 1,000 episodes in like one movie, I would probably get into One Piece. I could probably do it, but I still don't like the art style enough for me to be like, yeah. Yeah. But if you're looking for more anime, like Dragon Ball, JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Now I feel like that's a good jump off from Dragon Ball, and maybe even I don't know what else. One Piece needs one of those story summary videos like Barnacle had in 2008. The art style is important to the plot. No. What's an anime? Well, JoJo Bizarre Adventure is such a great recommendation. But here's the okay, so if you're gonna watch JoJo, I say this all the time. I say this to all my friends that start watching JoJo. Watch the first 2 episodes of JoJo, then watch the last 2 episodes of JoJo season 1, then go straight to season 2. Do not watch the whole season 1. Saint Seiya, oh my god, I love Saint Seiya. I actually really love Saint Seiya. Man, now I sound old. Barnacle is dope. That's so crazy. Because I haven't heard anyone talk about Barnacle in years. That's so insane. Isekai. What's the hate for Isekai? I just feel like it's been overdone, and for the most part, it's not done well. I wouldn't say I hate Isekai. I just hate how none of it's original. Like everything is like, wow, I've seen that before. We've seen it done like thousands of times at this point. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, it gets really exhausting. Like, how many times can I see the same tropes? And I say this as I like villainess. I like villainous webtoons. Like, that's not the same exact thing over and over and over again. I'm just a hypocrite. And I feel like another thing that's really keeping me away from liking isekais is its abundance to use harem as a crutch. Like, I feel like every single isekai anime is a harem, or every single harem is an isekai anime. You know, it's interchangeable. These old animes and repeated isekai tropes. Hag Vicky, I know. I'm just at a point where I cannot stand harems. I hate harem. I hate harem animes. I cannot stand it. I just feel like it's so gross. I just can't. It's just like, why? Okay, but Villainess had a clear vision. Thank you. It had a clear vision, and you know what it doesn't have? Harems. Sometimes it has a reverse harem, but they're not like fan servicey. I think as you get older, you kind of don't want to see a lot of fan service in anime. Like, I'm kind of tired. And another thing, and I'm tired of all these anime characters being high schoolers. I feel weird. You know, I feel weird because it's like, I'm an adult. I don't want to see high schoolers in weird situations like that because that's gross. I don't know what it is. I want to see older people. Like, give me office women. Now, fan service. I want to be able to watch anime on my TV and not feel embarrassed. Like, you know, every time I remember growing up and watching anime on TV. Like, you remember when anime, there was like a channel. This is probably before you guys. Right? There used to be dedicated anime channels. Dedicated. And I remember watching it. And as a kid, like, some scenes would get really weird. And that would be the no, not even Toonami. Like Toonami, that was just like Cartoon Network at night. I mean, like there was actual paid for channels that you could pay extra for you to watch anime all day. Yeah. So kind of, yeah, well, you guys know Four Kids was fire. Had some of the best English dubs I've ever heard. But I just remember watching anime and then having some scenes be extremely weird. I remember Strike Witches coming on, and then my mom would walk in and it'll be the sussiest scene ever, and I just feel so embarrassed. I don't like, what do you do? What do you do at that point? Tsunami was at dinner time. For me, it was at night. For me, it was like at 2 a.m. in the morning. It was like really late. And it's like I had to stay up. It was like the same as like every time. I remember I would wake up and I would be able to catch an episode of Inuyasha every morning. I'll be able to catch it. I wake up at 5 a.m. Inuyasha shows on 5:30. No, it starts at 5. I'll wake up at 4:50 and I'll be able to catch Inuyasha at 5. every morning I would do that. But man, how old how old was I when I was doing that? Because I started watching anime later in my life. I was watching anime a lot later. I wasn't always watching anime. I think I started watching anime like as a young teen. Yeah. Which I feel like that's a good age. That's a good age. Any younger is kind of scary because then you get into like the very sussy, degenerate. You start being a degen very early. That's how it was for me. Yeah, exactly. Power Rangers. Man, I used to love Power Rangers. I remember growing up, I said I wanted to be a Power Ranger so bad. I wanted to get in acting just so I could be a Power Ranger. I was like, man, I'm gonna get into acting and I'm gonna be a Power Ranger so I could do backflips and do all these stunts and stuff. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to explode. I just want to do stunts, I don't know why. I've always wanted to be a stunt person, That's Power Ranger Vicky. I would want to be. See, I was really thinking about it, and what Ranger would I want to be? I want to be the White Ranger. I feel like they're always the cooler ones. When, you're watching anime in middle school. Now you do build drills. Yep. Now I'm a wage slave. Here I am. Wants to be a stormtrooper? No. Never. I feel like the White Ranger was always so cool. Yes, in Dino Force? Yes. Jungle Fury went hard, okay? Here we are talking about Power Rangers. Power Rangers and Transformers. Unironically, okay. I probably can't say that joke on here. I'll probably get in trouble. But if you like unironically, if you like Transformers like a lot, there's a diagnosis for that. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. If you like Transformers and that's your thing, you should go see a psychologist, okay? I'm just saying. Shrug. Shrug emoji. I'm being honest. I won't lie to you. Oh, you mean a lot. Yeah, a lot. I mean a lot. A lot. You know what I mean? See, look at you guys. Like, you guys remember so much of Power Rangers. It's so crazy. Well, I drank how much is this? 16? I drank 1.5 liters of water this entire stream. Can you guys believe that? What's the Japanese version called? Sentai? Super Sentai? Or something like that? Vicky, am I say so? You talking to me? Am I say so? Am I say so? I don't know. I think my chat would say no. That wasn't even a stray. That was a sniper shot. But am I wrong? Vicky is very say so. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you acknowledging my say so ness, because I am super say so. I'm super pure and innocent. I would never do anything wrong. I would never commission questionable art for myself. I would never do X, Y, and Z. You know, smile. I would never say anything questionable on stream. I'm a very classy and very restrained individual. I see a certain audio clip says otherwise. You commissioned more art? What can I say? 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 Oh, and another thing, guys. I'm just going to put this out here. There might be something happening. Wait, let me check my schedule. let me check my schedule before I open my mouth and say something crazy. But next month, June, around June 2nd or 3rd, there might be something going on. There might be something happening around those days. So make sure you're there and available. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just putting that out there. I'm just saying, just have those days cleared on your calendar and cleared for me, Victoria Valerie. Should we be worried? No. No, not like that. Not that kind of, no. No, not that kind of something happening. No, good. Positive. No white screen. No white background, black text. I promise. No, I promise. Okay. Okay. There you go. See, none of that. Just have no white screen, black text, none of that. Okay. Just have those days open. There will be announcements. That went over your head? Well, if you don't get it, don't worry about it. It's only for people that know. That makes it sound even worse. That makes it sound even... Why do I do this to myself? I feel like I always shoot myself in the foot when I say things like that. I'm always making it sound more like devious. There's no important announcement. No April activities, okay? None of that. No. Do not worry. There you go. Just have those days open, okay? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But also, was I not suspicious at all. Please, it's positive. Trust me, you'll know if something's suspicious. I'll say it all sad like this. I'll be like this. Imagine wipe, memory wipe. Okay. This is me saying something suspicious. Guys, something's going down. Something is disturbing my peace, and make sure you're available on the 2nd and 3rd. That's all I can say. I can't say anymore. Something's disturbing my peace, and you guys have to be there to know what it is. I can't say it here. That's how you know. That's how you'll know. OBS disturbing my peace. Yes, it is. It really is. My league. I got banned off of League. They said I was mean to other people, and I said certain gamer words that I'm not supposed to say on the internet to other people because it's mean and it's rude, but I did it anyway. Yeah. Would I cry if I got my League account banned? No. Yes. Yeah, because I have like $3,000 worth of stuff in it. Yes. But yes, okay. I'm gonna be real. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I require a snack. It's time for my shill once again. Don't forget Victoria Valerie merch ending soon, ending in 2K in 2 days. 3K is crazy. I know. It's absolutely insane work. That's actually crazy work. But yes, Victoria merch available now. 2 days left. If you're oh wait, put that away. If you're looking for the link, it is in the description. In the description below. Hi, my face is up here. Buying right meow. Thank you guys for supporting me. There's probably a diagnosis for that. You can't use that. You, you can't use that on me. I used it on you. You guys can't use it on me. You can't throw it back. Yeah, you like my sunglasses? Oh, yeah. You know what I haven't seen in a while? My belly button. That's what I haven't seen this in a while. Put that away. I was putting my shill away. It's gone. You should wear them more often. Yeah, I should wear my belly button more often. I don't have yaoi legs. The yaoi legs? What does yaoi legs mean? That's like yaoi hands. You know, like yaoi hands? How they're extremely big. See if I turn my body like this. Look. Now, wait, I can get it perfect. Wait, I can get it perfect. Look at this. Look. Oh my god. And now I'm all over the place. I'm Victorian all over the place. I'm all over the place. No yaoi. No yaoi to be seen. Now you have to turn your phone to see me properly. This is gonna be me. I'm gonna just take a nap on my floor. Honk should be me. Look at what? I'm not looking at anything. I'm being this is fine. But yes, I am gonna go to sleep now. It's past my Honk Shimimi time. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and chatting with me tonight. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Whatever. Tonight. Today. Tonight. Whatever. On Twitch exclusively. We're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight, okay? On Twitch. If you guys are not already following me on Twitch, I'm going to drop a link in the description. And I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Once I get the link in my chat. Wait. Un momento, por favor. There it is. There is the Twitch link right there. Make sure you drop a follow. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Oh my goodness. Even if you want to, Saturday night. That's a good way to put it. Saturday night, we're playing some Dead by Daylight. And so make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. If you haven't already, maybe even drop a membership so you can join the Discord. And eventually, I will be posting some exclusive members only videos that I am working on. That is actually in the progress of being worked on. That will be uploaded in probably the next week. Oh my god, Victoria actually getting work done. Can you believe it? Who is this woman? Is she possessed? And that's me. Bro hasn't. Shut up. Cease speaking. Cease. Zach, cease. Or you get banned. Ruining my mojo. Ruining. Or. What did you call me? Don't call me that. Don't call me that. Because, oh my god. You know, every time I see the word mommy, you know what I hear in my head? So apparently someone did like this thing, you know, with Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals, you know, her ult. So someone changed it and they made her say, let me just do it. Hold on. Are you guys ready for me to lock in? This is so cringe. Oh wait, please. Pause. Oh, okay, I had to lock in. So you could have just said Emma Frost. No, not Emma Mommy. No, they changed. They had like an AI voice thing, or I don't know what it is. I don't know where the voice line came from, but she goes like, "Come to mommy. Haven't you been such a good boy?" Yes. She does it like that, and I don't know what it is. I sat there and I watched it on repeat for 10 minutes. I was like, "Wow, this video is really long." And I didn't even notice because I was already being hit by the snow bunny mind control. I was hit by the snow bunny mind control. It really worked. How many times have I said that to Uta? Never. I have never said that to Uta. I voiced that pretty well just now. Thank you. Thank you. You almost think that's my real. What if this whole time this voice I'm using right now is fake? What if this whole time I don't talk like this? What if this was a trick and I fooled you? And that's what I really sound like. Wouldn't that be crazy? Man, what a reality. But yeah, make sure you guys are available June 2nd or 3rd or 4th, like around those days. I'll make a more solid like I'll whatever. I'll make an announcement for it, but I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. Yippee. Okay. Bye bye, goodbye, Mina-san. Au revoir. So you sound like BB IRL. What if me and BB were the same person? Have you ever seen me and BB in the same room? Did you think about that? Did you think about that? Adios. Au revoir. Bye bye, Mina-san. Johnny. Okay, let me do this real quick. Thank you. Oops. Stop. Stop it. Oh my god. Wait. There we go. Found you. Dude, what the fuck? Why did you send me this? Uh, that, yeah, dummy. Wait. I didn't finish. Finish my thought. Thank you. But I didn't. But I did in my head. Of course. Of course. I got you, baby girl. Yes. Thank you. I didn't. God damn it. You buy us a Minecraft server? Girl, how about we go 50-50 and I agree. How about you send nudes? And I do it for free. You're broke. Or are you just a broke hoe? Hoe, yes. There we go. I did the wrong your. Hold on, I can fix this. Edit. Your.
Well, actually.
There we go. Oh, that makes sense. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god. OMG. That is happening. Happening soon. I'm so excited for you. I'll kiss your face.
Okay.
Marble Rebel time. Marble Rebel.